What's up, guys? It's Josh here, back with another Kansas City Chiefs related video, and today I wanted to make a quick little video talking about Sammy Watkins signing with the Baltimore Ravens. So this is actually the day after the news came out. I'm a little late. I was pretty busy yesterday and didn't get a chance to make a video, but I did want to comment on a few things. So Sammy Watkins signed with the Baltimore Ravens yesterday on a 1-year, $6 million deal, $5 million guaranteed. Now, that money is not that much, but the guaranteed money in this 1-year deal compared to the guaranteed money a lot of other players the Chiefs have signed and a lot of other players that other teams have signed, it's kind of a high number guaranteed for someone that, I'm sorry, Ravens fans, you're probably not going to get more than 10 games out of. And I hate to say that because I love Sammy. And I'm not just saying this because I'm salty that Sammy left or, I'm nothing stupid like that. In fact, I was actually glad we parted ways. I'll get into that in a second. But first, I just want to say that I'm going to miss Sammy Watkins. I am. People that know me personally know that I've been a Sammy Watkins fan for a long time, and I don't even just mean like I like a player, like I was a fan of him when he came to the Chiefs. No, I've been a Sammy Watkins fan for a long time. I said it in my interview with Ryan Tracy that you guys can go and check out from a couple weeks ago. But like on my little tablet that I had when I was younger, I still have it. It's useful for some things. But I had a Sammy Watkins Buffalo Bills background on there because I was a huge Sammy Watkins fan. He was one of my favorite players coming out of college that year. And I was just a really big fan. I thought he had like loads of potential, and he did. But he just couldn't stay healthy. So when the Chiefs landed him, I was psyched. I tuned out all the people that are like, oh, overrated, overpaid. The guys always heard. I was like, just give him a chance, give him a chance. And while it took a little bit, he was fantastic for the Chiefs. He was phenomenal. He wasn't on the field that much. He never had over 1,000 yards or nothing like that in the season. He never had over 10 touchdowns. He never had... he didn't even have an 100-yard game this past season for the Kansas City Chiefs when he was playing. But, he just does all the little things well. He's a really willing blocker. He's a good route runner. He knows what he's doing. He's just a good veteran receiver, I have to say. And you saw that in the Chiefs' 2019 Super Bowl run, the way he was able to beat Richard Sherman off the line of scrimmage, make tough catches. He's physical. He's a good teammate, too. And Sammy, the thing I'm going to miss about him is how much he loved Kansas City. He loved Kansas City. I think he wanted to stay. I don't think the Chiefs were all that interested in bringing him back. But, he said in, I think it was an interview or an article for somebody a couple years ago, I'd have to go back and find it, but he said that playing for Kansas City was the most fun he's ever had playing football. And that made me really happy to hear that players like Sammy, love our organization the way they do. And, I'm going to miss him. Yeah, he was frustrating as hell sometimes, but... you just gotta love him, especially for the way he contributed to our Super Bowl run. That being said, this past season was kind of the last straw for me with Watkins. He just could not stay healthy, and people are like, it doesn't matter as long as he's there for the playoffs and contributing in the playoffs. Well, not only was he hurt frequently in the regular season, but he wasn't even there for the playoffs. Missed the first 2 playoff games due to injury, and then played 14 snaps in the Super Bowl and had a whopping 1 catch for 14 yards. That's unacceptable. At that point, I was like, you have to let him walk. You just have to. It's one thing when you're missing regular season games. It's another when you're missing playoff games. And I was just done. People would suggest, let's bring him back at $3-4 million, a good price. No. I'm done. No more, not even a team-friendly deal. I'm just done with Watkins. I want someone new. We've got... plenty of draft picks. We can go out and find someone promising, and we can find someone else to fill the role. I love Sammy Watkins, but it was time to move on. And if there's any Ravens fans listening to this video, I kind of gave you a glimpse into what you can expect from Sammy Watkins. He's a physical blocker, good teammate, good route runner, can win over the middle, has pretty good hands. Would I expect him to be your number 1 receiver? No. But he's a nice number 2. He's a good number 2 when he's healthy. You don't know if he's going to be healthy. You don't know how many games that you're going to get out of him. And honestly, I'm surprised that his contract with the Ravens wasn't more incentive based. But hey, when you're desperate for a receiver, you'll give him a contract that you maybe wouldn't have at the beginning of free agency. So, yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. But let me know what you think about Sammy Watkins going to the Ravens in the comments. If you agree with me, disagree. Make sure you check me out at www.showmefootball.com and at arrowheadaddict.com, where I also write for the Chiefs. Make sure you like, share, subscribe so other Chiefs fans can find this video. But that's all I got for today, guys. Peace.